with Most Jezebel as always. Welcome to part 8 of my movie collection. As you can see, we are getting towards the bottom of the Tower of Power. We're going to finish up my Blu-rays. In the next video, we're going to go ahead and start doing our DVDs. But let's crack into it. Very out of place, very much not in alphabetical order. And that is Melissa McCarthy's Life of the Party. I actually threw this in when I first bought it. I don't think I even made it halfway through the movie, and I turned it off. It was just boring. Don't even waste your time. Next one up, a Melissa McCarthy movie that is actually worthwhile in seeing, and that is Tammy. Also starring Susan Sarandon and stuff. Definitely check this one out. This is probably one of my more favorable Melissa McCarthy movies. Probably that, Bridesmaids, An Identity Thief, and The Heat. Those 4 movies by her, definitely check out. The rest, just forget about. Next one up is the Robert De Niro classic in Taxi Driver. Next one up is the OG Terminator. Next one up is T2. I have not watched any of the other Terminator movies. I just don't really feel like watching them. No interest in watching them, but whatever. Next one up is Terror Train, and yes, it is the Scream Factory. Now, I know this is officially out of print and everything, so probably the only way you can get it is if you get it on eBay or something, but it's probably going to be a little bit more on the expensive side. Next one up is from Scream Factory as well, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Love that one. I really do like that Texas Chainsaw. Another Texas Chainsaw movie in Texas Chainsaw 3D. I know this one gets a lot of hate. I really didn't have too many problems with this. I mean, it's very inconsistent and everything. A lot of flaws with this one, but I mean, in the end, I was entertained by this one. Yeah, definitely certain parts I was like, but it was an okay movie to me. It was entertaining, like I said. So, but I mean, I get why it does get the hate and everything. So, I won't even argue that. Next one up is another Scream Factory movie in They Live. Nice little John Carpenter classic. Next one up is John Carpenter's The Thing. Thank you, Pop-Up Pack, I think Pop-Up Pack had this, or I may have bought it at work or something, I don't know. Next one though, thank you, Horror Pack. This is the reimagining The Thing. This was really boring to me. It really was. So, anyway, next one up, another Shout Factory movie. One that I've always really enjoyed ever since I was a little kid. Highly recommend this, and that is 3 O'Clock High. Next one up is a little triple feature in A Time to Kill, The Pelican Brief, and The Client. I mainly bought this for The Client. I've been meaning to actually watch the other two, because I do vaguely remember seeing these on TV when I was a kid, and really kind of bored with them. But then again, at the same time, when I first saw The Client as a kid, I was really bored with it, but it grew on me, kind of like a fine wine. So, I'm just saying. Next one up, another Arnold Schwarzenegger classic in Total Recall. Next one up, thank you, Coffin Box, for this one, Train to Busan. Still need to watch that one. Next one up is our early 90s classic, The Usual Suspects. God, I really do enjoy this one a lot, actually. That and Seven I remember watching around the same time when I was a kid, just saying. Next one up, the Italian, Italian. The Italian release of To Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar. If you have not seen this movie, watch this movie. It is great. I love this movie. Yes. I've got more legs than a bucket of chicken. Just saying. Next one up is the Chris Farley, David Spade classic in Tommy Boy. Fat guy in a little coat. Next one up is The Town That Dreaded Sundown, and yes, That is the Scream Factory release. Next one up is the reimagining / sequel, The Town That Dreaded Sundown. Next one up, thank you, Horror Pack, Tremors 5, Bloodlines. Next one up is Unfriended. And followed by, actually, Unfriended Dark Web. I still need to pop this in, still have not watched it. I've heard that this one's actually a little bit better than the first one. I mean, I liked the first one. I know not everyone liked it, but I respect that. Next one up, thank you, Horror Pack, for this one in VHS Viral. Next one up is Victor Crowley. I really actually like that one. That has one of my favorite kill scenes with Felissa Rose. Next one up is The Visit by M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong. Now, I actually do kind of enjoy this one. Like, I'm not the biggest M. Night Shyamalan fan. Like, I feel like, you know, all of his movies, yeah, it's the twist and everything and blah, blah, blah. But I kind of did like that one. Yeah, it's got its twist and everything, but... and very special thanks to Horror Pack for this next pair of movies. First one is The Volumes of Blood. This came, I want to say, my first or second Horror Pack. Like, not first or second overall Horror Pack in general. Just one of my first couple of packs. Totally fell in love with this anthology. And then last year or earlier this year, finally, thank you so much, you guys, for this one, because I've been wanting this one for a while. Volumes of Blood, Horror Stories, and it was our limited edition at number 18. Next one up is, thank you, Horror Pack, in The Ward. Next one up is another 80s classic in Weird Science. Next one up, not sure how many of you guys have ever heard of this movie. I remember seeing it a number of years ago on TV and fell in love with it. Wet Hot American Summer, and I know that there's a couple of, like, offbeat, like, or offshoot, Netflix shows, that were spawned from this, movie. I've seen one of them. Definitely check it out at least, dude. Just saying. Next one up, thank you, Papa Peck, for this one. Wild Things Foursome. Next one up, one of my childhood favorites, and that is Willow with Val Kilmer and what's his name, who has been in a ton of stuff, and Warwick Davis did the Leprechaun and stuff. So what else? Next one up is our 90-minute Nintendo commercial in The Wizard. Next one up is just the overall classic, as I'm flinging it all over, is The Wizard of Oz. I think I did. Let me fix that. Alright. Next one up. Thank you, Horror Pack, for this one, and that is Wolf Cop. I know a lot of people kind of have, like, issues with that sort of, like, bestiality scene. Yeah, that, even for me, I'm like, ew. Whatever. Then again, I mean, if you guys have ever seen, like, Thanksgiving or something, just saying. Next one up, thank you, Horror Pack, in Wolf Creek 2. Next one up, thank you, Horror Pack, in the remake of The Wolfman. I watched this once. Really did not do much for me. It really didn't. One of these days, I might do or give it another shot. Thank you, Horror Pack, in this one as well. Would you rather... God, this is such a heartbreaking ending. God. Next one up. Thank you... I want to say this was Pop-Up Pack, not Horror Pack. The X-Files. Next one up is X-Men. Followed by X-Men The Last Stand. Followed by X-Men Apocalypse, followed by X-Men Days of Future Past. Okay, last couple movies, you guys. Young Frankenstein with Gene Wilder. May he rest in peace. Next one up, one I still have not watched and I've had for like 2 years, The Witch. I know a lot of people are not fans of that, and I think that's why I kind of am like holding off on it. And then last but not least is Zombie Night. Thank you, Horrorpack, for that one. So we have made it through my Blu-rays. We will start in the next video with my DVDs. So yeah, this is gonna be a long haul, you guys. Till next time, as always, you guys, stay creepy, classy, and a little bit sassy.